Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. A new video today with a little bit of technical issues as well. I got two jet skis, a Yamaha VX110 Deluxe, and they both actually need to go ahead and get their injectors cleaned. Fuel today is not the same as it was many years ago. There's a lot of additives in it today, and that's also one of the reasons why sometimes they clog up or you need to go ahead and clean them out. So I'm going to show you how to clean fuel injectors in a very cheap way. I'll do first with this one, and then I'll go ahead and do it on a Land Rover afterwards. But the principle is basically the same. They use the same tools and also the cleaner that we're going to use. I hope you enjoy it, and then you can subscribe and also like it if you feel like it. But it could save you some money and also some fuel economy in the long run. So here's the Yamaha engine. It's actually the same engine that's located in the motorcycle, the R1. It's 1100 cubic. Basically the injectors are located right here, all four of them, and that pipe that you got on top here is actually the fuel feeder line that goes into the fuel injectors, and then it's actually connected underneath. So the fuel injector itself is actually that little gray or brown piece you see on behind there. I'll see if I can film it from the opposite angle as well, so you can see it over here maybe. But basically it's that one sitting right there, and it runs straight into the manifold from there, and that's the one we're going to go ahead and see if we can clean up within the next few minutes. You will have to remove the fuel feeder line as you come out. There are two screws that is put in there, and then once you take them off, it basically pops up nice and easy. You will have some pressure on there, and it will actually also go ahead and spill a little bit of fuel out as you do this. Some fuel pressure systems or pipes here do have a small vent in one end or the other. That's also where you can put in an additive, or here you can take it off over there if you want, and you can actually put it in as well. However, those vents can actually decrease or actually relieve the pressure in it, so you don't get any fuel spills. This one does not have it, so I will have a little fuel spill. It's not a lot, but it will be there. This system here can be bought, of course, at the local auto parts store. It's actually working quite nicely. You put air in here, and then you put the pressure up. Anything below 50 psi works perfectly nicely. You put some fuel and fuel injector cleaner in here, and then you attach the hose basically to your fuel line, and then you start up the engine after you're taking out the relay for the fuel pump, and then you can just let it run straight and nice and easy from what you have in here, and that will clean all 8 of them, 4 of them, or how many you got in that engine, and it works actually quite okay as well. However, sometimes I don't feel like it's completely clean, and therefore I normally take mine apart and use a different system. I'll show you that in a second. This is also a more expensive kind of solution, and you don't need to buy that at all. On Amazon, on the other hand, you can actually buy this set, which is a lot cheaper, and it works just as well. It's actually consisting of 2 plastic tubes that fits down overhead the detergent you're going to use to clean the injectors. The injector fits in up there as well, and then you got 2 independent contact sets that actually fits into the contactor on the injector itself. And with this set, you can probably get it for about less than 20 bucks. You can clean any injector individually, and actually the cleaning process gets a lot better that way as well. So here we are, guys, on the test bench again. Here is a pretty standard fuel injector. You got the diffuser side on this side. This is the intake or the inlet side. There are 2 connectors here, and there's a small relay in here that constantly pulsates basically, or opens up for the fuel to flow straight through. And this is the reason why you have a little bit of restrictions on the pressure you got on the fuel feeding line as well. However, what clogs up, I don't know if you can see them actually, but there are some small, very small holes in there as well, and these are the ones that clog up for you, and that's why it certainly doesn't come in with a very nice, let's say, pulsating kind of dust cloud that actually runs into the engine, and then it'll actually be going straight to the combustion chamber from there on, or straight to the combustion chamber, depending on how the engine is designed. This one here is made for a Land Rover LR3, and they're known for having these issues sometimes, and also it will create an engine warning light at some point that you'll have to go ahead and take care of. So this is the injector we're going to clean, and for that purpose I got some mass airflow cleaner here, which is quite good. It evaporates fairly quick, and also some throttle body air intake cleaner as well. This is really good for it as well, and that's the one we're going to use right now. So how do we do this? Well, we are going to use the small plastic tubing that came in. There's 2 in the packet that comes with it, and this is the one we're going to use this time. We're also going to use these 2. We got a red for the positive pole and then also a black for the common ground on the battery, so we can put that in whenever. Now the trick is to connect or take the connector that actually fits. There might be one in here as well. That's a small one for smaller injectors. Once you have that connected, you're basically ready to activate the relay coil that's inside of here, and that's what you can use. Now it's just a matter of putting in the intake side into the small plastic tubing here, and make sure that it actually is completely tight. You have to hold it. You can also put a tie wrap on it or a zip tie around it if you feel like it. I'm just going to hold it in my hand. Then I'm going to connect the red to the positive side here on the battery, and then I'll have it ready for the other one. Every time I then tap the battery, you can hear this clicking. That's the relight inside the fuel injector, ready to be getting some fuel. Now take this body throttle cleaner and basically you put that on top here. There we go. Hold it in and put some little bit of pressure on it. It doesn't have to be much, and be ready to tap the minus side over here, so you can go ahead and let the relay open up for you. So here we are, a little bit of better position so you can see a little bit more. Basically we put this thing in as it is there. We can put a bit of pressure on it, and then we are ready to go ahead and put some light pressure from the body cleaner. There we go. I didn't hold it too close, so we'll try one more time. There is a little bit of pressure in these, and it's only a matter of getting a slight pressure on. That should be enough. I have it there, and then you open it and you do it a few times, and you can see how it pulsates. Don't hold it on for too long. So here you want to just go ahead and activate it with small clicks like what I'm doing right now. And once you have a nice dust cloud coming out of this injector, you can probably accept that it will be completely clean. You can also change to the other detergent, this one, and that'll take care of the rest of the cleaning process. After that, you're now having a clean injector. It's ready to be used again, and you can put it back into the vehicle or in the engine where it belongs. And just be aware that some of the auto throttle body cleaners can be destroying your O-rings a little bit, so it's always a good idea to change the O-rings as well. Make sure you get the right ones. They're a little bit thicker than normal, and then once they go in, you will have a perfectly well running engine again. Better fuel economy, better fuel mileage as well, and on top of that, you'll also be able to go ahead and get your engine or check engine light, get that erased as well, and you'll have your car back to running normal, or jet ski, or whatever engine it is. It could also be used on Harleys. Harleys got injectors as well, so if you can go ahead and get them connected as well, you can clean them out as well. I hope you found this video a little bit informative, and drive safely out there, enjoy it, and make sure you clean up your tools afterwards as well. Looking forward to doing another video, and you're more than welcome to subscribe and like it, and I'll see if I can get you another video in about another few weeks.